it was very different, right? Like when I grew up, you had one TV in the house. If you had one TV, you know, you were middle class. Like you were doing okay because you had a TV. Wow. If you had two TVs, woo, you were rich. Like it was very different, right? But the TVs were these huge boxes. I remember the family room. It was this big box the size of a big desk. And it was enormous. And it was filled with nothing. It was just this big box. And and the picture wasn't all that great. And how do you fix a TV problem? You just kick it, right? Just kick the TV and it'll eventually work, right? Things were different back then. I forget when this started, but basically, globalization happened, things picked up, and all of a sudden now you got a TV in every room. You got a TV. I got a TV on my phone. I got a TV on my computer. I got a computer in every room. Like things have changed dramatically, in the last 30, 40 years. And we've gone from this. I read a book and they talked about like a plunger, like a bathroom plunger. Like if you had one in the house. Now you got one in every bathroom, right? It's just the everything has become cheaper and more abundant. It brings a lot of impact into our culture and our society, where growing up you appreciated the stuff you had. Like that was force fed into me being an old Scot. My dad was an old Scot, and we're not cheap, we're thrifty, but he force fed me to like respect the stuff you have, appreciate it, and take care of it. Nowadays, it's like it's hard to share that lesson because it's so little to buy a new thing when it breaks, and things inevitably do because they're made cheaper than they used to be. In some part because it's planned obsolescence, but that's another story.